Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our Global TV Deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one, big him and Joe one stone, and it bring about feeling to all wicked men. man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
Stibbidim day, stibbidim day. We in Global TV says certain kind of friend we no keep, and some informer friend we love like. We in Global, bona fake friend and bona tape. We in Global, we not promote them, we not support them. Look at them on the cheek, come here represent for. We in Global TV, check it.
Good evening and welcome to Brand Jamaica. Call the Brand Jamaica people, please. To my community of part and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good evening and welcome to the People's Point of View, an evening of upright man, Dr. Roger Hunter. Dr. Roger Hunter. You heard Dr. Roger Hunter last night and this morning with the replays that's going all across social media, haven't you? Globalists, don't talk to me, man. Talk to me. You heard Dr. Roger Hunter last night and this morning, isn't it? Debbie Jarvis TV, good evening. Good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us. Kayla Sheila, good evening and welcome. Who else there here? Sharon Bernard, good evening. You heard Dr. Hunter last night, and you heard various replays of Dr. Hunter this morning. Sunshine, good evening. Violet Watson, Marcia Thomas, good evening. Susan Williams, Keith Matthews, Norbert Blake, Susan McIntosh, good evening. Good evening, Barbara Simpson, last time you know, Evan Bradford. Good evening, Lorraine Smichael. Good evening, Miss T. Good evening, Michelle Lewis Wilson, Annie, Florence Hamilton, Daphne Jackson, Renice Nicholson. Good evening and welcome. Oh no, hear me ask you no question. Did you hear Dr. Roger Hunter, who is on the take? Debian, Winston, Elaine, good evening and welcome. So how come Chelsea Clinton, good evening? Uno here, me here, other vloggers heard. How come nobody in the mainstream media not talk about it? Since as we hear about it and we talk about it, those who inform, educate, and entertain and hold government to account, those who call themselves journalists and mainstream, how nobody not talk about Dr. Roger bombshells last night? Oh, nobody not come forth this morning to respond to Dr. Roger Hunter and say, I'm going to sue you. Who bought out mainstream media? Why mainstream media is so silent? Of the mainstream media heard that an unqualified neurosurgeon is butchering his way across Jamaica, while the General Medical Council, or the Jamaica Medical Council, rather, is throwing out the most qualified neurosurgeon in the country. How come nobody not hear about it? How come nobody not hear and nobody not talk, nobody not write about it? Barron Cliff, who spoke about the story before Dr. Roger Hunter's interview last night, you realize nobody not hear about it? Nobody not talk about it? Nobody not... Dr. Roger Hunter called so many names last night. What you say, Sunshine? Power Ghana the office. So hold on there. All I know what Dr. Hunter called on a name last night, uno guilty. Hmm? Nobody's coming forward to refute Dr. Hunter's allegations of last night. Nobody. Nobody respond. Nobody push back. And Your Holiness said to the media, I dare you all to write about it. This is a media blackout. Not in our world, though. You know, the new media, new independent journalism. You cannot silence us, can you? You cannot buy us because we're not lick spittles and we're not pickpockets, Prime Minister. So you can buy us out. How you going to manage yourself? Because we are going to run with it. Dr. Hunter made several allegations of criminality last night. Several allegations of criminality last night. Nobody not hear their name call. You mean to say, no hear no name. No journalists will walk and publish wedding story in a them paper and publish wedding dress and groom and bride and best man and best woman. We never hear what Dr. Hunter talked to last night. Dr. Hunter said Tom Tavares said he can't practice medicine in Jamaica anymore. The General Medical Council, I keep calling them that, but it's the same thing. The Jamaica Medical Council, who suspend Dr. Roger Hunter's license, don't know why they suspend Dr. Hunter's license. Dr. Hunter's fundamental rights have been breached. Dr. Hunter's right to a fair trial, Dr. Hunter's rights to due process. All have been breached. Dr. Hunter has been attacked and targeted by the entire state. So this is telling us that they who call themselves mainstream media are either state-owned, state-controlled, or state-bought out. Which one is it that you all are? Because this is a national story of national importance. This is a story of life and death of our family members across the country. Even you, journalists who gone, so-called journalists who have gone silent in the country when several allegations of criminality was made last night against several people across the health sector. Butchering doctor, thieving minister, conning prime minister, criminal senator. Christine Gilbert. Everybody is silent. So Andrew, want everybody know? Do you want to buy us out, Prime Minister? Does the Labour Party wants to buy us out? Because those top tier awardees, those who think that propaganda and information and telling a story and walking with news belongs to them only, has hit a brick wall. They have hit a brick wall because they don't understand how to operate in an era of independent media when all of us can tell a version of the story. Not just the RGR and the JBCs, Dean Jackson Miller, Emily Shields, all of uno were rating yourself as whatever uno be. Why are you all so silent? Dean Jackson Miller, you have a YouTube channel. If TVJ forbid you to speak about the story, YouTube does not. TVJ does not control what you say on YouTube, Dean Jackson Miller. This is a run-out story. This is a story that concerns our life. We have a doctor or several doctors in the healthcare, unqualified, going around butchering patients. Even your Governor General, you've been told, was butchered by Carl Bruce. Everybody inside, why not journalists not that? You all call yourself that. I'm not really saying that is what you are. Want to call on yourself. Why not journalists not talking about the story? Why nobody not write what is the media blackout and one of the biggest scandal and corruption that has ever been uncovered under Andrew Holness' tenure this year? This is a major scandal, you know. Dr. Hunter told us last night that gunman killed 1,500 a year. But our National Health Service kill over 15,000 of us per year. Is it an IMF World Bank policy, or is it that our leaders are just damn right wicked and cruel? But either or either, it's a mix of both all. But those who soar to protect democracy, those who call themselves journalists, those who soar to hold government to account, or the people who is picking government pockets, scratching government butt, licking their boot and licking their spittles. Then this falls, as I often say, and will continue to say, to us, the people, to take a stand. I've regularly said this, and Dr. Roger Hunter gave me hope last night. If you look back at the civil rights era, if you weren't around at the time, and you look at the history of the civil rights era, you look at the history of Garvey movement and other movements, what you have at the heart of the movement were our professionals, or doctors, or nurses, or teachers, or engineers. All of those people were at the heart of the struggle against injustice. Now, after civil rights, a lot of things were changed. We got equality, diversity, inclusion, affirmative action, and all the bullshit and paper that are just on paper. What that have done, it has allowed our professionals who were on the battlefield to go off into the aspiration of class. You know, that middle class ceiling. Thereby, when you aspire to class, you cannot be a rebel. When you aspire to class, you cannot be a rebel. So you have to be suited and booted and, you know, set yourself well so you can climb the social ladder. And that has killed the struggle, because those professional people who were in the midst of the struggle gave confidence and hope to those of us who are uneducated to the politics and how the country and the world is being run. Dr. Roger Hunter coming out last night gave me hope that more professionals would come back on the battlefield for the fight against injustice. Because those people, voices needed to be heard, because it gives hope and it gives confidence to those who otherwise just get fooled and confused by especially Andrew Holness's gimmickry in politics. Oh, nobody no hear what Dr. Hunter said last night. Where Dr. Hunter accused, where are you all? No, come defend yourself. I mean, Dr. Hunter said some things last night. Dr. Hunter didn't just come out and tell us a story without telling us who are involved in these stories, who are committing crime against the people of Jamaica, who is involved in the butchery that the National Health Service is carrying out against the people of Jamaica. Why nobody now come out, come talk, write about it, defend themselves? This is the biggest story of national importance for 2025 for Jamaica, where we find out that major corruption is going on in the National Health Service. Unqualified doctors have been given the right to kill by the medical and the medical council and the Ministry of Health. Why nobody now understand that is what is happening? Why the journalist community is being silenced by the government on this issue? That the top tier doctor in this country is being targeted by the entire state and everybody is silenced. So why we don't just pack up with bag and go home? Quite over, you know? And you take Mark Golden. Are you not going to demonstrate every week until Andrew step down, call the election or something? It cannot be a one-off demonstration. We have to keep up the pressure. This is a scandal, yeah. Where on wobble. After on hear about the butchery, we're gone in our hospital them. After you hear about the butchery that Dr. Hunter exposed last night, aren't you feeling fearful? Is your knee not wobbling when you figure one hospital? Haven't I always tell you on this channel, if you want dead, book your toe and go to Black River Hospital and see what happened to you. Try it. Book your toe and go to Black River Hospital, and you will see what happened to you if you buck your toe and go to that hospital. You're coming out in a body bag because it's an abattoir. It's not a hospital. And the entire country, now that the scandal is brewing right across the national health care, we realize that we're being butchered left, right, and center across the country. And the entire journalist corps in the country is silent on it. The Medical Association Council of Jamaica has ostracized a qualified doctor for a butcher. And everybody is silent on the matter. Only Cliff Hughes wrote about the story. And that's before Dr. Roger Hunter's interview last night. And you know, Dr. Hunter was being very measured last night. Dr. Hunter was being very, very measured last night. Dr. Hunter could have said an awful lot. Dr. Hunter could have said much more and tell us about a lot more of the crimes, that is what they are, that is going on at the heart of the ministry. Tufton has given his friend the right to kill you, to kill us, to kill our family, to kill your children. Because the doctor who is responsible for teaching neurosurgery across the country doesn't know what he's teaching. The doctor, the top doctor who is practicing neurosurgery across the country is not qualified to practice neurosurgery. He doesn't know what he's been doing. We have 2 doctors now telling us that Carl Bruce fucked up the Attorney General, the Governor General. Rightly so, if you ask me, but he fucked him up. Nobody's talking about it. So Dr. Hunter is not lying. Dr. Hunter is not lying because somebody somebody would have come out. I'm stuck on the TikTok. What happened? I don't know what happened, Debbie. Oh, me good now. Somebody would have come out and said, I don't know what Dr. Hunter is talking about. Dr. Hunter must be on crack. Dr. Hunter must be drunk. Dr. Hunter must be hallucinating. Dr. Hunter must be losing his mind. So Dr. Hunter is right. Because nobody come out and said Dr. Hunter lied last night. Nobody came out and said, I don't know what Dr. Hunter is talking about. Dr. Hunter may need a psychiatric evaluation. Nobody is saying none of that. So that means are you only can accounts? John Smith, what do you mean? Are you only can accounts? John Smith, are you labor rights? If Dr. Hunter was lying, somebody would have come out and said Dr. Hunter is lying. Everybody is silent. It don't take long to put out a statement. University Hospital, where carry out the main butchery in this country. No statement, no refuting what Dr. Hunter said. So that tells us all of what Dr. Hunter said last night. Dr. Hunter was right. The Jamaica Medical Council have a lot of questions to answer. The Jamaica Medical Council have an awful lot of questions to answer because they authorize the butchery of the Jamaican people. They played politics with the most qualified neurosurgeon in our country. They, at the Jamaica Medical Council, is protecting a vicious and violent doctor. I want to ask you a question, Dr. Bruce. Given how violent you are, given how much you have targeted women, how much you have bludgeoned them, how controlling you are, Dr. Bruce, have you ever raped before? Because it just jumped out at me that a man so violent, a man so controlling, a man so overpowering, Dr. Bruce. Have you ever raped Dr. Bruce, Dr. Carl Bruce? Have you ever raped? Have you ever been accused? Because a man like Dr. Bruce, that just jump out at me as a whole and take person, because he's violent, he's narcissistic, he's controlling. If you've ever been raped by Dr. Carl Bruce, it's time for you to come forward. Everything is being thrown in the washing machine now. Red, pink, black, blue, white, yellow, green, everything is being thrown in the washing machine. If Dr. Carl Bruce have ever raped or sexual assaulted you, this is the time to come forward. Because something strike me that Dr. Carl Bruce behavior does not stop at his violence. Dr. Carl Bruce behavior may not stop just at his violence. And if you have ever been raped by Dr. Bruce, been sexually assaulted, molested by Dr. Bruce, it is your time to come forward. Everybody at throat where they're higher now. Everybody is throwing out what they have. Dr. Bruce, nor anybody is coming out to defend Dr. Bruce or themselves, which lead us to the conclusion that Dr. Bruce is telling the truth. None of us, though, disbelieve any of what Dr. Bruce said. Because a lot of what Dr. Bruce said last night, we heard it in that voice note, the Ivor Crandon crime that has been going on in the National Health Service. Bruce and Chin, Keesley Chin. This means if the opposition don't think they should lead the people on this, us, the people, must take a stand. Because you see, if we don't protect ourselves, Jamaica, we are going to die faster and more. And that is only going to benefit people like Christopher Tufton, who own or have shares in Funeral Parlor. The doctor butchers you, and the Minister of Health picks up the dead body. The chief and qualified neurosurgeon butchers you. The friend of the Minister of Health, and then the friend, the Minister of Health, who own or have shares in Archer's Funeral Home, picks up the dead body. Win-win situation. Win-win situation for both the surgeon and the minister. You see, we are more expensive to them dead than alive. A lot of us are more expensive to them dead than alive. So when Dr. Bruce butcher you, hope money tough than I make, you know. Tough than know we not bury people cheap. Tough than know we make hungry kill you in your lifetime, but we not bury you cheap. So tough than I say, all right, since I don't know buy food with them, we not come buy my package. I have my man at the abattoir, and he will make sure he does all the culling and send them over to the farmyard. The crime that is being committed against the Jamaica people, the crime that was unearthed last night, And nobody is talking about it. Every journalist mouth shut, plum. And you have the key for journalists mouth in this country now. Andrew Holness and Tam Tavares, who Dr. Hunter says him can't practice in this country again, have the key for mainstream media mouth. Because of Ongo vlog. Aren't you all ashamed of yourself? And then, come up a front of the queue in front of we and go on like, oh no, this is our territory. What are those people doing over here? We're over here to stop the lie. We're over here to stop the corruption and the news blackout and the telling of the government's propaganda without telling the truth. That is what we're doing over here. Why are you all so silent? Do you think upright people of Jamaica will want to take anything you say serious after they see the blatant silence to the crime and the criminality committed by the Minister of Health and the Chief of Staff of Cape University Hospital, the chief teaching doctor of neurosurgeon in our country, who has no qualification except for butchering, something that he can't even do well. Something he cannot even do well. Not even butchering he can do well. He's a Governor General mashup. After Governor General run off with Adventist offering plate and tide bag over Cash Plus and Olenton go drop it off over there. Bruce Golden can give in take up the money, give Bruce Golden for run campaign, And then he was awarded with Governor General job. I can run off with the church money. And see Carl Bruce take you and chop you up and limb you up. Nobody can hear about you in a public again. We don't need for a chick or a chisel. Because we saw Tufton and that red coat woman will come with a hand gel. I do so. Come with the hand gel, I do so. When Dr. Hunter told us last night that the gel where him used to use practice by dead people, Dr. Carl Bruce take it and go use upon live people in a theater. And no journalist no hear that. No, not one. Not one journalist in Jamaica here say Dr. Dr. Carl Bruce, the fist-wielding criminal, is using the same instrument on dead and live, possibly without sterilization. And even with sterilization, it's forbidden. Nobody heard about those crimes last night. Nobody don't hear last night how Tufton and Dr. Carl Bruce join up together to rape and raid the country while them are murder we in them chucks across the country. Nobody heard that last night. Nobody don't hear. If they hear them, we don't talk about it because we still talk about it. So we hear and we don't hear because somehow feel fearful for we hear. So when you walk into the hospital, when you walk into a meat shop, and you can get chopped up like the Attorney General and hack up before you come out. The Governor General rather. Nobody in the call themselves the journalistic community. Nobody heard because they cannot hear about it and are so silent. No go so. And if it goes so, that them hear about it and so silent, then somebody pay them to stay silent. And then everybody, oh, Jamaica is a Western democracy. Like, seriously? Have you ever seen a democracy where the media cannot tell the truth? Where the media cannot advance a story? Where the media cannot write about what they heard in public? Because it's not that you all are going to dig up and investigate here. I mean, Dr. Hunter just laid out on the plate. You could finger pick what you want from the platter, isn't it? The way Dr. Hunter laid it on, you could just pick what you want from the platter. But those who run and push themselves in front of and say, oh no, we are journalists, they are just vloggers. They are just social media vloggers. So hopefully we ears clean and full. If we're only just social media vloggers, how come we ears clean and full? How come they make we are put on to shame by staying on the biggest scandal of the government for this year? Well, none of you heard about it. We live in a democracy. We live in a democracy where journalists cannot speak. We live in a democracy where journalists is controlled by politicians. Is it that you're in fear or you're too greedy? Which one is it? Is it that you cannot pass the money and say there's more to this than money? Or life is more precious than money? You mean say the Jamaica don't have no upright politician and no upright journalists? You mean Dr. Hunter's putting his life on the line and everybody just wait for the government send out him boy them to come shoot down Dr. Hunter? Because we know that's Andrew plan to silence Dr. Hunter. It is why them struck Dr. Hunter off without any reason, any due process, any fair trial. We know Andrew Holness have something hiding. We don't have to ask what Andrew Holness is hiding. It is the very reason why Andrew Holness appointed Dennis Chung. Because Andrew Holness have millions hiding where you can't talk where you get it from. You think a lawsuit on Dr. Dawes and striking off Dr. Hunter is going to let the issue die? Don't you think the issue is going to get more out of hand? Because I say anything will come unless the scandal bigger than this, Prime Minister. This is the story. Unless the scandal is bigger than this, because this is all coming out of the drill, Prime Minister. So this is an extension of the drill, is it not? This is an extension of the drill and the Dennis Chung story. Prime Minister, I'm stuck. Can't move forward. The corruption is holding me back, Prime Minister. I can't get to do nothing else. Prime Minister, I can't get to do nothing else. I don't think it's unfair dismissal, I think it's wrongful. Because it's wrongful. It's not unfair. They had no reason to you can go for both unfair and wrongful, because the unfair goes to the process which was violated, and the unfair, they had no reason to suspend him. So both unfair and wrongful dismissal running alongside each other in Dr. Hunter's case, because they violated the process and there's no good reason for his suspension. So the no good reason for his suspension, I think, would go down as wrongful dismissal, because they haven't followed the law and all of that. And not following the proper processes would have been, I think, the unfair, goes down as the unfair part. So both in Dr. Hunter's case, I think, would be running together here, both unfair dismissal and wrongful dismissal. So what happened to the patients that he had appointment with? Oh, that's going to go to the money hawk doctor. That's going to go to Dr. Bruce. Dr. Bruce is the head, so he can decide what happens. Everybody have to take order from him. So it's a killing field authorized by the Minister of Health, because R.J. Sewell, the criminal, the permanent secretary of the Prime Minister, 1 minute permanent secretary, 1 minute cabinet secretary, R.J. Sewell warned Christopher Tufton and is it Dean Weber, I think? Dale, not Dean, Dale Weber. R.J. Sewell warned them not to appoint Carl Bruce to such a position. But the same Christopher Tufton and the same Carl Bruce, the same Christopher Tufton and the same Dale Weber gave strength to the moron that Dr. Carl Bruce is. And Dr. Carl Bruce's string of abuse and criminality has been ongoing from 2007, unchecked. It, though, has gotten worse since Dr. Tufton became the Minister of Health. Utter lawlessness pursued in the healthcare by Dr. Carl Bruce. Ownership of the entire healthcare, where he just arranged his private operation and turn up at any hospital and expect to have theater prepared for him, and if it's not, he will wield his fists. Nothing can be done about Carl Bruce because of his relationship with the Minister of Health. We are in a killing field, Jamaica. We are in a killing field. You have choices, though. You can stand up and push back against the criminality and corruption of this government. What you can also do alongside that, you can take up your own health into your hands, because you have now been made to realize that what we thought was our health care is a killing field. So it is our duty to start eat to live rather than start eat the belly full. So those people who sell the poison food that are slowly poisoning us, If you want to continue to enrich them while they prepare you for Dr. Tufton's funeral parlor, or prepare you first for Dr. Bruce bludgeoning and chopping and hacking, we have choices, Jamaica. We have choices. There was a time when we did not have the information. There was a time when we were starved of information with just RGR, JBC, Gleaner, and Star. Now, all of us can be our own independent journalists, to the point where when mainstream media becomes silent, we are the ones who have to step forward to hold government account and to inform you, the people. I tired, I want to sleep. Murder. No, honestly, it is a depressing story. If I heard a scandal like this break in England, I would not have my operation, at least not now. I wouldn't. But should they know so we love sue? And should they know the court love rule against them? They have to be careful. But if maybe I live in Jamaica now, I would not fret, particularly if I have a health condition. I would be fretting. It is for us Jamaicans to take responsibility for some of the things around us. We cannot depend on government or public sector workers to do the right thing. Now we know that we are electing and appointing and employing criminals in jacket and suit and hobble skirts and all that. We're employing criminals. We're appointing them. We're electing them. Will there come a time when Jamaicans will start focusing on themselves, their children, and their future? Because right now, we are like brushwood to the fire that is burning us. We're advancing the corruption, you know. We're silent to the crime as well. We live in a country where all if you want to talk out, because you're afraid of victimization, you're afraid of your house burned down, which this government love to do. Are you afraid they send police go shoot down you or your picking it? Which this government love to do. Some people stay silent. Why is the media so silent? Why Dr. Roger Hunter has been attacked by the state of Jamaica? Dr. Roger Hunter has been attacked by the government. Dr. Hunter came out last night and made several allegations, calling various names. Nobody don't hear nothing? Not even lie Dr. Hunter? Not even say a lie Dr. Hunter tell? No can even say that. Dr. Hunter needs psychiatric evaluation. Dr. Hunter depend crack. Dr. Hunter junk. Nobody. No, sir, this bad. And then Uno said, we're just social media vloggers. No, sir, this is frightening. Me live in Jamaica, man, you would not shake till all now. But then again, but Black River Hospital is an abattoir. Just ask party people if we ever go there and come out. Maybe 1 out of 100. Maybe 1 away out of 100. We go admit a Black River Hospital with a buck toe and come back out in a casket. The crime that is committed against us. Jamaica, we're going to have to stand up. We can't lay down and wait till they kill we. Make them kill we while we fight. Let them kill us while we are fighting. We can't just lay down and dead so. Why we make it so easy for them? Why are we making it so easy for them? We just lay down and turn up over we and kill we. Why not make them have to tackle we before them kill we? Anyway, my people, thank you for being here tonight. My eyes are tired already. It's 1 o'clock in the morning now. I feel tired. Thank you all for being here. I will tell you what I'm doing. But thank you all for being here tonight. Until the government will come back a morning, we're going to play Dr. Hunter's interview again because we want to cuss and we can't cuss in the night because we don't want to disturb the neighbor them. So there's some things in it where we need to cuss about and we have to do it in a daytime. So thank you all for being here tonight. Join us back tomorrow morning for your At a Glance program, when we will run the breaking story all over again. The upright man who spoke last night, who took a stand for the people of Jamaica, Dr. Roger Hunter. Thank you and good night from Global TV.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation. Because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make man throw one stone and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rub and cheat and not press the floor. Make up what I seen to make him a throw and stone and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make him a throw and stone and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. So, my favorite part, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the day them can sell out Rasta and sell it out. I sell out Babylon. They give man throw and stone and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man throw and stone and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the dead can sell out Rasta and sell out. I sell out Babylon. Yes, stop on the Friday. You might go and stone and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black baby man, go and stone and from them and say, President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one, Big Man Joe and Stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what's a black Big Man Joe and Stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rastaman Joe and Stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.